Late blogs, big drops, and an MSF week that actually kept us playing? Let's talk about it. Hey Commanders, welcome back to another Alliance briefing. We have had a packed week in Marvel Strike Force. The blog was fashionably late, but was it worth the wait? I'll break it all down for you. Plus, there's actually been a lot to do in the game this week, and not just blitzing ourselves into oblivion. So let's talk news, check with the community, and see what's coming next week. You know the drill. Let's dive in. Alright, so first up we had an official blog from them on the 12th of May with the new Cosmic Crucible Season 15 rules and the new War Season rules. So let's jump into the blog and read a little bit about this. Okay, so here we have the rules, and it's quite nice to see that they have put a note at the top of this blog. Stage 4 spore attacks had an incorrect line. It has been fixed to match the actual rules. And that's because that spore attacks was or is a rule that we have in the Ultimate 16. So I'm guessing that they've taken off the barrier thing here, but we'll double check that in a second. So matchmaking of Season 15 of Cosmic Crucible begins on the 21st of May, and the first day of the trials is the 23rd of May. Important note, the start time for Cosmic Crucible is changing to 1 PM PT. Now, that means that is 9 PM BST for us here in the UK. So you will need to change it over, obviously, to your own time zone. But for me and anyone else that watches me from the UK, that is 9 PM for us. We have some new global rules. Omens of danger on offense and defense. Harbinger characters. On successful hit, if the primary target has trauma, perform an ISO attack against that target. Oh my god, if Vigilantes weren't already busted, this is going to make them even more so. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this season of Cosmic Crucible. I will go over these room rules in more detail because I don't know if you guys saw this week, but I have started posting my own Cosmic Crucible content. I'll leave a link to it up in the top corner here. And so I will go over my Season 15 defense later on in this week. But for those of you that want to read the blog a bit earlier, if you haven't already, I'm going to leave a link to the blog in the description down below. And on May the 14th, they gave us some very exciting news. The brand new game mode, the Danger Room, is coming to the game, and in this blog were all the details about it. There was also a video that accompanied this blog along with a load of content creator videos where they were allowed to speak about their experience during the playtest of the Danger Room. So go and check it out, but let's go and take a quick look at this blog together. Okay, so here we are introducing the Danger Room. The Danger Room: Strike commanders thrive on making critical choices in battle. To ensure your roster is ready for anything, Professor Xavier has teamed up with Strike to create the ultimate testing ground, the Danger Room. This thrilling rogue-like game mode activates multiple times per chapter, approximately once per month, allowing you to push your limits, try out newest characters, and earn fantastic rewards. Each run is unique, packed with exciting decisions and replayability. I'm actually really excited for this game mode to come to the game. There has been a lot to do this week in the game, but having this as well, I'm really looking forward to it. Fight for survival and glory. In the Danger Room, you'll tackle a series of missions aiming to defeat the final boss on the highest difficulty possible. Each run offers unique enemy combinations, powerful boosts, and critical strategic choices. Your objective is clear: defeat enemies swiftly, make smart decisions, and defeat the final boss. Okay, so there's a difficulty slider here. Select your difficulty and mods. So we've got a difficulty slider and some combat mods. Brilliant. And that's going to be at the beginning of the run, which can aid you without affecting your final score. Collect and spend these danger tokens. to exchange them for powerful combat modifiers. Okay, cool. So we can choose from 10 difficulties, earning danger tokens, which we can exchange for combat modifiers at the beginning of the run, which can aid you without affecting your final score. Collect and spend these tokens wisely as they carry over between runs. Ooh. But not between Danger Room event appearances. So, okay, thing we have learned here, the spend all your danger tokens that you get during this Danger Room event. So for however long the Danger Room is, make sure you have spent all those Danger Room tokens by the end of this event, because they won't carry over, but they do carry over for each of the missions. So that's pretty cool. Completing more runs will result in earning more danger tokens that can be used to acquire more mods to help increase your score. So assembled your Danger Room squad. Start your run by selecting 2 powerful characters from your own roster. That'd be like Odin and Mephisto and characters like that, maybe. Each Danger Room event will have a limited number of character options, so you'll need to think carefully about your choices. Need reinforcements, you can rent pre-powered characters using rental tokens. Once selected, your characters stay with you for the entire run. Oh, this is going to be cool. During each run, you'll face different types of mission nodes. Standard combat. Cool. Elite combat, battling stronger foes for better rewards, including run score points, danger tokens, and a powerful combat mod. Heal nodes, where you can recover your squad's health with special Danger Room health packs, which reset at 0 at the start of a new run. Oh, this is going to be awesome. Shop nodes, spend combat tokens to recruit characters or add additional combat mods. Combat tokens reset to 0 at the start of a new run, so spend them if you need them. Reinforcements. And a care package. Select from 3 combat mods or choose additional characters from your squad or rent characters. Watch out for rare and powerful combat mods to enhance your squad. And defeat the final boss. After battling through all nodes, a formidable boss awaits. Defeat the boss to claim total victory and final run score. You'll need to defeat the final boss of a difficulty to earn enough points to hit a milestone to grab its rewards. Okay, cool. During each Danger Room appearance, you can climb a limited time leaderboard to earn slick player frames and progress towards a global milestone, which they mentioned in this week's blog. That's pretty cool. Every Danger Room run is a new adventure, testing your strategy and skills. Make sure you're ready when the doors open on May 22nd. Oh, this is going to be amazing, guys. That's Thursday, May the 22nd. So I'm really, really excited by this. I wonder what the first run is going to be. Is it going to be to do with the Harbingers, which will, are we going to be limited to using Harbinger only characters? That'll be pretty interesting if it is that. If not, I can see people just taking their very strongest characters. But we will check this out on Thursday, and I will make a video about this. And the last bit of official news we had this week was welcoming the newest Envoys. This came out on May the 15th. Let's go and take a quick look at this. Greetings, Commanders. Our Envoy squad is growing. Please welcome the newest members of our Envoy program, OG Diamond Dave, which I saw his announcement. That is awesome. It is good to have Dave in the Envoy program. He is a very level-headed, although he does have the power of Krakenism flowing through him, he is a very level-headed person, and that'll be a good addition to the Envoy team. And Nooch Too Good, Star Wars Dad, made it to the Envoy program. Well done, Nooch. That is amazing, buddy. Both are seasoned content creators who bring unique perspectives to Marvel Strike Force. Here's a little more about them. So they've got links to their Twitch and YouTube here, so I suggest you follow these two guys. They are very, very good. Nooch is doing a new player experience. He is a pretty much brand new player. I believe he picked up Marvel Strike Force a long time ago, but he's so out of it, so it's quite nice to see his Marvel Strike Force from the ground up. And Dave, as I said, is a high level content creator, high level gameplay. His content is amazing. Do check him out. And it says here, be sure to give them a follow. And if you're a Marvel Strike Force content creator, don't forget to fill out our creator form to get on our radar. Cool. So if you are a budding content creator and you would like to be part of the Marvel Strike Force Envoy program, then fill in that form and maybe we'll see your name here next. All right, that is it from MSF HQ. Now let's head over to the corner of the internet where theory crafting, breakdowns, and spicy takes never sleep. Okay, so here are some of the content creator videos that I have really enjoyed this week. And first off is a video from brand new Envoy, Nooch Too Good. Marvel Strike Force, free to play? Is it possible? In this, he is going over his experience so far with his new player account. This is a great video, and I am excited to see how Nooch gets on with this new account and when it gets to like the end game. That would be really cool. So if you want to know what's going on in the new player experience, then join Nooch Too Good. Next up, we have GideonXL giving us a breakdown of May's best teams. Don't miss this video. It is a very, very good resource for any player really, but especially if you are a new player to know what you want to be chasing this month. Next up, we have Dinman2323, and I really appreciate this content creator. As someone who has not yet got fully into the Professor X saga, these videos are invaluable. He goes through testing the new Thunderbolts characters and Super Skrull in the Professor Xavier saga. So if you want to know what characters are worth putting your resources in for this saga, then have a look at this video. And last but by no means least, we have Dorky Dad coming in with his U16 defense, which I must admit is a bit useless at this time for me putting this in. But what I really want to put this in for is the Intel economy breakdown. Now, do have a look at this. There's been a lot of talk about Intel over this past sort of week. It has been a bit of a hot topic in the community. Dorky breaks it down a little bit as to what it is, but I do want to remind you that we are not yet at the end of the Intel implementation. So we do need to wait and see what is coming from other resources before we start getting our pitchforks sharpened. And a huge shout out to all the content creators that have been featured this week. If you like what you saw, drop a comment, leave a like, or hit subscribe. Supporting the content creators is key, and it's what keeps our MSF community fun and engaging. Don't forget, if there is a content creator that I have missed in this or any other signal boost that you watch, leave their link down below. I love to see all new MSF content. Now we're going to head over and take a look at the Friday blog. It kept us waiting, but did it deliver? Let's go over there and break it down. So we're going to start with Sunday, May the 18th at 2 p.m. PDT. We have a new war season beginning. And with that new war season comes only 2 wars per week. This is going to be for at least the next 2 weeks, possibly a bit longer than that. And that is so that we can enjoy all the new content that is coming to Marvel Strike Force, like the Danger Room, without having too much to do. Now, if you remember rightly, they did this when we had Battle World. I don't think it overly impacted, but I can understand that some people do need that little bit of extra time. So having that 1 war less per week will obviously help greatly. Monday, the 19th of May at 2 p.m. PDT, we have a Vigilante Battle Pass. Now, these Battle Passes are generally not as well received because the shards for the characters are quite spread out, but I will say we have had some decent shards for the Vigilantes. Free to play, no power cores. My Vigilantes are currently sat at, or my new Vigilantes should I say, are currently sat at 5-star, 5-star, so 5-star for Daredevil Modern, 5-star for Silver Sable, and 4 stars for Hitmonkey. Why don't you let me know in the comments down below what star level your new vigilante characters are at the moment. We have week 2 of the Negative Zone Harbinger. We're going to go over that in a little bit. Thursday, the 22nd of May at 2 p.m. PDT, we have Hyperion becoming available. That's right, his offers will go live. His 675 Power Core Orb will go live. And also his increased drop chance in the red star orbs will go live. So this is the time to open your red stars for Hyperion. It might also be worth your while coring Hyperion, and we'll discuss that when we look at the events. The Danger Room opens on Thursday as well. I'm looking forward to this new game mode coming to us in Marvel Strike Force. And with it, we have a global milestone, the Multiversal Danger Room. And don't forget, Thursday, the 22nd of May is also currency conversion day. So Wednesday, the 21st of May will be the last time you will earn arena credits from the arena. That is also when the arena currency is getting changed over to Intel. But we have currency conversion day on the 22nd. So we will see what this new shop currency does for us. And also I want to give you a reminder, don't forget to set your season 15 Cosmic Crucible defense. And I will have a video out about this later on in the week. So Friday the 23rd of May at 1 p.m. PDT, or if you're like me in good old Blighty, 9 p.m. BST, we have the first trial of Cosmic Crucible season 15 kicking off. So don't forget, that is that hour earlier. It will be before the actual main reset for the day. There are Twitch drops happening next week, and I am very happy to tell you that the Twitch drop hourly time has gone down again. So what's your favorite content creator on Twitch for 2 hours, and that is going to get you 20,000 Intel credits. 3 hours is going to net you 2 million gold. And 4 hours is going to net you another 20,000 Intel credits. That's 35 minutes per day. It's not a lot. Especially, that's if you want to be engaged. Obviously, there is the option, if you don't want to be engaged, of just putting it on in the background while you're doing something else and just clicking up that time. Remember, you can do this on the iOS app, but you cannot claim your rewards in the app. You do need to go onto the website itself to claim those. Okay, so the week 2 of the Negative Zone Harbinger will begin next week. It's going to launch on Monday, the 19th of May at 2 p.m. PDT. Now, they said there are only 8 nodes initially, and now I'm wondering, is that going to be the same again this week? Are we just going to have the same 8 nodes to do, just with some different rewards? We'll wait and see on Monday. Requires 5 characters with the Harbinger trait, and this was fully playable for a engaged free-to-play player. No gear requirements, but recommended was Top Gear and Purple ISO 8. Now, I can tell you that level 105 was the big one. Level 105 Gear Tier 19, you should have been able to get through this with your characters. I had 2 characters at level 105 G20, but my Electra was only at level 100 G19, and all with Purple ISO 3, and we got through it. Vigilantes were a very, very good team for this game mode. And the rewards mentioned this week are training modules, Crimson Origin gear, T3L1 ions, and Harbinger orb fragments. Now, I wonder if that is going to be character orbs for the Harbinger trait characters. We'll have to wait and see on Monday when this event launches. One thing that I did really like that they put in the blog this week that wasn't in last week's blog is a reminder that this event you can run more than twice. You will get the first time rewards and the timed rewards on your first 2 runs. But after that, there are node rewards and there are training modules and everything on this. And it doesn't take a long time to do, in all honesty. I'm doing the runs in about 45 minutes now, so it's pretty good. And yeah, we're getting these training modules, and I need training modules, so I'm willing to put the 45 minutes a day into getting the training modules from the nodes. And we have Harbinger month 1 still ongoing, where we are going to be playing raids and using campaign energy and spending gold daily. That's not going to change. Your intel spends aren't going to change, so that's going to be the 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 intel. We'll see if that does change on Monday, but I doubt that is going to change at all. Monthly battle in raids with Vigilante. Hopefully a lot of you have already completed that monthly part by now. And then the premium is battle in raids with Victoria Hand, Songbird, and Hyperion. Now, I called Songbird this week, and I have already done one of these premium rewards for month 1. So that was pretty cool. We'll look at what next week's events give, because I'm pretty sure in next week's events, we are going to be able to get Victoria Hand shards. And so that'll be a Victoria Hand unlock, which will be able to do that. And Hyperion comes out next week. So we should be able, free to play, if you've got the cause, you should be able to get all these premium objectives done as well. And obviously this is still ongoing. It launched on Monday, May the 5th. Harbinger week 3, let's take a look at this one. So daily, you are going to be playing in raids and battling in Cosmic Crucible. It's going to be interesting. Weekly, you are going to be earning Harbinger Orb Fragments. Now, those, as we saw, are coming from that negative zone. So it is really important that you are taking part in that game mode. Use Vigilantes in raids and earning XLs from the Danger Room. This is going to be amazing, amazing week. I can see it now. I'm really looking forward to this week. Your premium objective, which is your spender objective effectively, is to battle in raids with Hyperion at 5, 6 or 7 yellow stars. And this is going to launch on Monday, May the 19th at 2 p.m. PDT, or if you're like me in good old Blighty, 10 p.m. BST. Now, one thing I do want to mention here, there have been flash events at the weekend. These offer events that have been going on. And I do want to say a little bit about this. Now, a lot of events now have moved over to the command center, like the Harbinger Week 3, etc., etc. These would have been events that weekly Scopely would have put on, and there would have been whale stones or these spender milestones below. You know, normally we would have got to like milestone 14, maybe milestone 15 as a free-to-play player. If you were engaged, maybe milestone 16. But there were 4 milestones below that for the spenders to spend their money on. That's obviously stopped with this, because so far they've kept to their word. These command center events, they are events that can be done with just engagement. The premium milestone there, the premium points, they actually don't add to the Harbinger event. So you will earn everything available in this Harbinger Week 3 event just by doing your daily and weekly stuff. The premium doesn't even come into it. So there's got to be a way for them to make money weekly from the people who want to spend their disposable income on this game. And that's where these flash milestones, these offer milestones have come in. And they are a cracking deal, guys. Like, seriously, the last one we had, which was for skill gear, I didn't buy it because I don't spend on the game, but it was $35, I think it was, or £35 to get enough gear pieces to pretty much do a character one whole gear 20. So enough mini uniques to do a character for one whole gear 20 in skill gear for £35. Now, normally it is more than that just for one piece of skill gear in the store. So you can see they are doing a huge discount on it. And the same with the Hitmonkey shards. You know, there is a ton of Hitmonkey shards at the bottom of this latest one that's going on that are for sale. I, for one, am really glad that they are clearly showing that this is where you're going to get to just by playing the game, and the rest of it has to be bought. And the offers really aren't that bad if you are someone who is spending on the game. So yeah, we've got to take the good with the, you've got to take the rough with the smooth, so to speak. And I, for one, am all for these changes, because to me, I'm just taking these events, these flash events, as extras that I probably wouldn't normally get from elsewhere. So here we are, the Ride of the All-Father, earn Odin diamonds, climb the ranks of this 2-week leaderboard to stake claim to diamonds for Odin and Mystic Gear Tier 20. You're going to score points by earning Thunderbolt Diamond Orbs. I'm wondering if those are going to be available to us as free-to-play players, as pretty much they haven't been for the past 2 weeks. They've been mainly locked behind paying, but we'll see on Monday. Earn negative zone orb fragments from the negative zone and spending power cores. And the rewards are Crimson Mystic Gear, Tier 3 ISO 8, Diamond Orbs, and Dark Diamond credits. And there is a leaderboard with Odin Diamonds and Mystic Gear Tier 20 pieces. We're going to go and take a quick look at the charts for this event now. All right, so this is the main chart for the event. And we can see we are earning 2 points per negative zone orb fragment that we are able to earn. We are earning Thunderbolt Diamond Orb fragments. They are limited to 100,000 points. We get 1 point for every power core we spend, and earn Ride of the All-Father milestone points 1, which will probably be just the marker for what we earn from the daily free claim. Now, I'll go over this when I have all the detail on Monday in the events video, but let's take a look at the chart here quickly. So we have 30 milestones, 260,000 points needed for these milestones. I doubt milestone 29 and 30 we are going to get to free to play. Can we get to milestone 28 is the question here. Can we get right there? 8 million gold, a 7 red star Odin, 1,000 crimson basic catalyst parts. Is that going to be achievable? I don't know. I think more than likely milestone 24 with the 6 red Odin might be achievable there. But we will find out definitely on Monday, because we have inputs here that we have never, ever done. One thing I will say as a free-to-play player is that I will be opening my power cores for Hyperion during this 2-week period. And that will obviously help with the leaderboard. Now let's go and take a quick look at the leaderboard. So we're just going to take me away from this for a moment, because my big old head is in the way of some of the payouts here. So here we go. We have the leaderboard for it, and if you land outside of the top 5,000 players, sorry, you are going to be earning not a lot, in all honesty. So top 5,000 is where we're aiming for, and that is going to get you a 7 red star Odin and a 1 diamond Odin. This is the leaderboard to push for. If you are even remotely tempted to spend money on this game, this is the leaderboard to go for. That 7 red star Odin plus the diamonds on Odin here is well worth it, along with the crimson sigils and the crimson mythic geodes, which are the G20 mini uniques. Now, I am severely hoping here that me spending my power cores on Hyperion will make the difference and will, project me into this top 5,000 spot. But we will have to wait and see. We'll have a look on Monday. We'll see what we can do. You're going to definitely want to be engaging with the negative zone as much as possible. And that's a wrap on this week's Alliance briefing. From late blogs to big drops and a surprising amount of gameplay, it has been a busy week, and I'm here for it. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment with your favourite moment from the week, or just tell me how your RNG's been treating you lately. Of course, if you're looking for a new alliance or want to connect with other commanders or myself, come and hang out with us in the Jetson Squad Discord. Links in the description down below. Until next time, commanders. stay positive.